Hey folks, we're back with another product review. Now this time, we're taking a look at something called the Defanti? We're gonna call it Defanti today. Golf accessory. Now, what this is, it's a golf club, it can be a baseball bat, it can be a lot of different things, but it was sent to me by the kind folks at Defanti, and we're gonna take a look at it. I've played a couple different games. I'm gonna let you know my thoughts, my opinions, and just how well it works. So, let's go. Okay, so when I got this in the mail, I was actually really impressed by the quality build of this, okay? It has a nice feeling to it. It's nice and heavy. And one of the things that really threw me off, which was kind of cool, let's see if I can do it here, is it extends. So, I mean, look at this thing. This thing can get to be long. And I mean, if you're looking for something long, you found it. I mean, look, that's about the size of my arm. Now this is cool, but it can be a bad thing too, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's talk about some of the things I like about it. The first thing is that it's super solid. It's a nice build. It's not like a cheaply made product. You know, sometimes you get things in the mail from like third-party developers, and they can feel just kind of cheap, and you're like, oh shit, did I just spend $35 on this thing? This is not that, okay? So the controller slides in super easy, okay? And then it's got a locking mechanism, but we have to do more to it than that. So I'm using the right-handed controller. It comes with stuff for both left and right-handed folks. It's interchangeable, and it comes with everything that you'll need if you're a righty or a lefty, okay? So I like to put it on the holster first, then we click it on. Well, first, we make sure it's not upside down, which it was. Then we click on this little protective cover because, remember, you're changing a few things about how you play. So it's kind of cool that there's a protective cover here. And it's clear, so it's not going to be messing with any of the sensors, we hope. And then it's also got a trigger lock, because sometimes you play golf games and you have to click the trigger for it to go. So if you're playing a game like that, I can't remember off the top of my head which games do that. I'm not huge into like memorizing every aspect of every golf game that comes out. Should be. But this thing right here, it's just like a little strip, a little Velcro strip that locks your trigger into place. That way, if you are playing a game, I want to say Experience Golf does that, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But it does have that locked into place here. And then all that happens next is you take this little clicky John and you click it into place, and that thing ain't going anywhere. I mean, that's locked in solid. Now, some of the other ones just use a Velcro strap to lock it in. This has like kind of an overkill, but in a good way, because remember, these controllers, they can slip and they can break, but not here. And then you can always take this guy off, or what I was finding I could do is just kind of loop it through here. There's like a little hole right there, and then it's just kind of out of the way. Is that how you're supposed to do it? I don't know, but it seems to work for me. Now, that's cool. It's solid. The plastic here is super solid. It looks like it's a carbon fiber head. It actually might be metal now that I'm looking at it. And then the golf grip itself is actually like a legit golf grip. It's something you would see on an actual golf club. And legitimately, it gets super long, almost too long. I definitely can't play anything with this length in my basement because I have low ceilings. So what I did is I kept it on the lowest length. The shortest, yeah. English, it's a tough language. I kept it on the shortest setting because I didn't feel like I needed anything longer than this. So I did play a couple games with this. I played Walkabout Mini Golf, and I also played Golf Plus with this. Now, on their description, it says you can use it to play baseball games as well. I don't actually own any baseball games, nor do I actually like baseball much. Probably because my dad made me play it so much when I was a kid, but it looks like it works for that. I've seen that. You've probably all seen that Facebook ad for that baseball game that you attach to a bat. I bet it works like that as well. However, take a look at some of the footage of me playing, and we're going to bounce right back with my thoughts, okay? So, see you on the other side, my friends.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Oh, that's what we call sinking the ball in the hole, my friend. Yeah, I know.
Look at that tentacle. Okay, gotta go back up.
All right. Oh, my God. Go, baby, go! Go! Oh! Fart poop duty.
Aim the courses, mama.
Yeah, courses, mama. There we go.
Get out!
You gotta go this way, over here where I am. Oh, give me a fucking break. Man, might as well give me a lawnmower. Come on, what the heck? Into this. It's like it doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't read it. It's just not listening to it. I'm trying to give it every single solitary like chance here. No. And we're back. So if you didn't notice, I could not get this thing to work with Golf Plus. I tried every single setting. They don't have like an exact setting for this, but they had a setting for one that was similar to this. And what I was finding was the tracking was off. Now with the controllers, a lot of times what happens is your lighting is bad. But I'm literally down in my basement studio where I can flood the lights in here. And I was still finding that it wasn't picking up very well on the tracking. Well, that was way too hard. So playing Golf Plus was kind of impossible. There would be like moments of clarity where the controller would get picked up perfectly. And when that happened, it worked really well. But then all of a sudden my controller would just start flying off into outer space, or it would just start pivoting at the wrong angle and thinking I was still using it in my hands. So I don't know if this is great for like that kind of golf game. Now in the past I've used other golf club accessories and they do work really well on Experience Golf. Problem is, Experience Golf is like a side quest game, and while it's an okay game, it's not like the best. Golf Plus is like the top of the line, that with Sports Golf Club game that I don't own. So I can't attest to that. I can only attest to Golf Plus, where it's kind of spotty, and it became such an issue that I had to take it off. And then the other game that I actually played it on that I really liked using it for was Walkabout Mini Golf. If you haven't already seen my series of me and my son playing Walkabout Mini Golf together, go ahead and click that link right here and watch that because it's hilarious. However, this did work really well with Walkabout Mini Golf, and I think it's because the pivoting of the club works a lot different. I would say the only thing I didn't like about it with Walkabout Mini Golf is the immersion kind of gets killed because it doesn't really have a setting for Walkabout. So what it thinks is happening is that your arm is super long and low to the ground. So what you'll see is your hand really close to the ground. when in reality it's a club. So unless they've had some kind of setting that says, hey, sensors, we're not a hand, we're a golf club, you might get taken out of the immersion. But honestly, with Walkabout, it's not too big of a deal. So this is fun to use for Walkabout. I recommend it for Walkabout. As far as the other games go, I would say that it's going to work for Experience Golf. Maybe someone else can use it for Golf Plus, but I, for the life of me, could not get it to work. My Quest works perfectly. There's tons of lighting in my basement, and I tried long handle, short handle. I could not get this thing to work on it. And maybe that's a Golf Plus thing and not so much a controller thing. Problem is, Golf Plus is a really, really good golf game, and I wanted to use this for it because I wanted to practice like my actual swing, and I couldn't. The only other issue I would say with it is that the price is a little high. So it retails for $81.99 on Amazon with a 5% off coupon, and 5% off $82 is less than $82. Not much though, probably like $3 less. And that's a heavy price to pay for a golf club accessory. If this was like $20, I would say, yeah, that's great. But the fact that this is kind of a higher priced item and it didn't work with Golf Plus, for me at least, I would say that's kind of tricky. That's maybe there are golf simulators out there that this work for, but for me, Golf Plus didn't work for it. And it's listed on their website as working with Golf Plus. So I don't know. Again, if you own the Defanti, let me know what you think. You know, this would actually be a great gift for dads. Is it Father's Day? Maybe, depending on when you're watching this. But you always got Christmas, you always got gifts that you can buy your dad just because dads are the best and it's fun to buy dads gifts. This would be a cool one if your dad is using golf games with his Quest 2. I mean, moms can use this too. I don't know why it's just dads. It's just like dads are the ones that I feel like are always golfing, right? I mean, I golf. Check it out. This is the Defanti Golf Club. I'm going to throw a link to it down in the description below. My name is Ari with FitPro VR, and don't forget to get your golf session in today.